Hey, it's Jack Snacks and welcome back to Helldivers 2. After watching Odo's video on this primary being stronger than we're told, I thought, okay, let's have a go. This is the VG70 variable. It is a primary weapon with 3 different firing modes and it reloads like a revolver. Why they chose to do that, I'm not really sure. But this primary has 3 firing modes with varying amounts of recoil. We've got the full auto, which fires like an assault rifle, volley, which fires like a semi-auto shotgun, and total, which fires a full magazine and knocks you over unless you're prone. After using this for a day, I wondered what total actually stood for, and at the end of the day, I decided this stands for total It doesn't just summarise the firing mode, it summarises the whole weapon. Never have I died so many times playing this game. I pride myself on being able to go through most missions with 0 deaths. 2 on a bad day, but with this lump it was 8 to 12 deaths per game. And I failed a couple of missions, which just isn't okay in my books. The biggest kick in the nuts is the ergonomics. It has the worst weapon drag of any gun in the game, comparable only to the machine gun and heavy machine gun. The only difference is eventually manage to point the machine guns at your enemy, you can dispatch them quickly and with ease. The weapon drag also left me feeling nauseous. That circular reticle is almost a full second behind when changing targets. And even with the slightest aim correction within a few feet, it sways drunkenly and lazily behind the moment, leading to many missed shots and avoidable deaths. Also, if any enemies get too close, they'll push the barrel up to the sky, rendering it even more useless. In terms of attention to detail, it's a nice touch by the developers, but it's frustrating in practice. The most frustrating experience by far was trying to shoot down Shriekers, which with any other primaries, it's pretty damn easy. With this, it was like I was playing on controller, turned off aim assist, and cut off my right thumb. The volley firing mode, which again, acts like a shotgun, is about the only thing that flirts with being useful, but you'll rinse that magazine in a couple of shots and still have 15 bugs in front of you. The total firing mode, as I previously mentioned, fires the full magazine in one shot, knocking you over in the process unless you're lying down. And we all know how frustrating it is in this game when you get knocked down. You know, that couple of seconds your Helldiver just lies there, debating whether or not you should get up and continue the fight. Why would I willingly put myself in that situation repeatedly? It fires the full magazine with what I noticed to be only a slight possibility of one-shotting a medium-sized enemy. It is not a guarantee. This was bad against the bugs, even worse against the squids, but against the automatons it was hell. Because the recoil is so bad, trying to land headshots or pinpointed shots meant I had to try and stand still while eating many lasers. 6 out of 7 volley shots would hit their armour, doing no damage at all, meaning sometimes it took multiple magazines to down one medium-sized enemy. I managed to take out a couple of devastators with the total firing mode, but it ate up precious seconds trying to hit them in the back, which again just led to me dying multiple times chasing the possibility of a one-shot. A possibility, not a certainty. It's a total waste of time. It begs the following questions. Why wouldn't I just bring any of the Liberators if I wanted to sport an AR? The bullets actually hit what you intend to aim at, they have more ammo and way more damage capability. Why use the volley firing mode when I could bring any of the shotguns instead? I can clear crowds with the shotguns in one mag, not just slowly squash 3 or 4 bugs. Final nail in the coffin is this. If you like the total firing mode, why not just bring any of the one-shot support weapons that will one-shot medium to large enemies? Without knocking me over, without fiddling switching between volley and total and full auto and back to volley mid-gunfight. Why would I bring a weapon that knocks me over when I fire it? Your primary is supposed to be just that. Your primary. Your first choice. The weapon in your hands most of the time to deal with most of the gunfights. I will never use this again. Ever. Even if I'm on my last reinforce with no ammo and one tiny little roach bug left to finish the mission, I'd rather pull out my fists and take my chances. This might just stand a chance against level 4 and below, and that's it. I thought I'd try and end this video on some positives about the weapon, but there are none. I can forgive a weapon with low damage that's a challenge to use if it feels good to use, but this felt horrible, and it ruined my day. So stay tuned for a more positive video next time. Peace.